good afternoon, good evening. How's everyone doing? Got my honey in this one. So, good morning, Scott, Ron, John. How you doing, Nikki? Thanks always for the virtual hugs. The full moon, yeah, it is big in that picture. How you doing, Randy? Bill, to the mods. Once the live stream gets going, can we get a shout out to Sassy May and Bruce? Bruce is at 997 subscribers. Wow. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, somebody will. Scott hasn't already put it up, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, for sure. Good people. Good morning, Bill, and gorgeous Thailand. How are you? Glad you can make it, Tommy J, as usual, and Logan. How you doing, Logan? Going Grays. If you guys aren't subscribed, also somewhere in there, right there. You guys know it, know the drill pretty much now. I think most of the people. Hey, Rob, how you doing? I did catch up on, I think all of the. I think I cut my beard a little cattywampus, but I'll do it again afterwards. Anyway, on all the comments, I think I caught up on them all yesterday morning. Anyway, so if you guys hadn't heard back for like 8 days, that's because I really didn't answer any comments for 8 days. And let's see, I am here. Good morning. I'm glad you can make it. Raymond, how are you? HK, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I didn't see. Oh, Chris is here. Chris has to check out what will be my next question. Let's see if Chris can answer the trivia of the day. What would be the question that I would ask Chris at this particular point in time? Chris has to answer. Dun 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 dun. I don't know which one. What was that from? Jeopardy? I think that was Jeopardy. Anyway, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that he was that close, Bruce and Sassy May. So, if you guys aren't subscribed, please hit him up. Push him over $1,000. What the heck? It's what everybody kind of strives for, to get. It's kind of a milestone. Chris got it. Damn it! I don't know what you won. You won something, brother. I don't know what it is. I'll have to give it up. I'll give it to you when you end up retiring and coming here to visit Surin, Thailand. So hopefully soon. So let's see. I don't know what's new and exciting. Coffee, honey. I go Thursday for my retirement extension. 1900 baht, in case anybody's wondering or hasn't heard that what it is for that. And I think I pretty much got everything I need. Photos, copy of my passport, my 1 year. This is that deal. This is what I won't show you the front of it, but this is the 1 year statement that they sent to me, emailed it to me. And I've got to go over to the bank anyway because I got to have them update the book. I'll do that tomorrow. Actually, I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. What did I say? Friday? Tomorrow. Thursday, I'll go and they'll update the bank book. They'll give me a letter saying, yeah, he was here today and blah, blah, blah. And a couple other things that my wife has. Her Thai card, I believe because I'm married. I don't know. And something else. She's got it pretty much all sort of figured out. We'll find out tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be any big glitches. There usually isn't. Now with the immigration office being where I could throw a rock and hit it, it isn't that big a deal. If I've got to run somewhere and get something, it's not like an hour away where the old one is. And it's still there too, in case anybody was wondering. It's still on the border, an hour from me here in Surin. And they put it there just because it was on the border. Let's see. I have a question. How do I get a foreign version? I don't know. I would be interested in that too. And let's see, who would know? Brock might know, but I don't see him in here. I don't know. I've asked that question. I think it's a. I think Chuck has one. I don't know for sure. If anybody is anyway, if anybody in here can answer that for Gorgeous Thailand, please put something in the chat. I'm imagining. He said 30 days, so I'm imagining the middle of next month to the end of next month, depending on how long it takes him to get it. Will I name it? Is that what you said, Tony? What will you name it? I don't know. I don't know yet. I had a discussion with my wife about it because sometimes I don't think before I open my pie hole, and I said something stupid last night and spent an hour apologizing for that. But it had to do with traveling and having to get out of here. And she took it personally, and I said it the wrong way. And anyway, you guys can kind of guess. But I'm ready to do some traveling. She's understanding now what I want to do. Hopefully, I'm hoping, Tommy, it's going to take me 2 weeks to get it to where I could at least take it out, get the flooring down, the sidewall, all the electrical put in it, the wiring, I'm putting in a full-blown solar system so that I can be off-grid and do whatever I want. I think is what I'm looking at now and what I've designed on paper. And then a simple up one side is just storage and a sink and countertop, a window on each side, and then on the other side is the bed, pretty much. And then up above will be in 3 sections. To the right will be the air conditioner, and that's that little, what I'm calling a cab over, that comes off the front of those trailers. The air conditioner will be in one part of it. All the batteries and all the wiring will be and solar will be in the center, and the one right over the bed will be shelves for clothing and a couple of doors on those. So 2 of them will probably have doors. And then a fantastic fan in the top, and that's about it. And then the plug, because the one box that I was showing you guys the other day on that solar, the way that they've got this deal, I'm even thinking about doing it for, definitely doing it for the little building. That controller with a couple of batteries would probably handle the air conditioner and everything, the 3, 4, 5 hours that I'm going to be in there using it a day. So I'm going to try to do it with just that one controller. 6,500 baht. And then the batteries are more expensive. The batteries are about 8,000 a piece for a 100 amp hour 12.3 volt battery for anybody that's interested in solar. I'm rambling. I'm kind of excited about it, so we'll see. I'm hoping. Hey, Daz, how you doing? Hey, Mitch, glad you could make it. Mitch has to kind of like fit these in his walking schedule, is my understanding now, so I appreciate it, brother. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping 2 weeks out of each month, at least a 2 or 3 or 4 day midweek trip. I'll vlog those, but I'll also be doing live streams from wherever I'm at. That's why I wanted to get with Chris, and Chris was nice enough to offer when I was on vacation about trying to dial in the iPad, because that's probably what I'll use when I'm in the trailer or out camping wherever I am. And I'm hoping to just be able to pull the thing over somewhere. I know my wife wants me to go to like a dedicated spot and not be out in the middle of nowhere, but I think it's more appealing to me to be out in the middle of nowhere. But you guys know, because she wants me to be close to where she can call a doctor and say, please go get him in our hospital. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. I mean, I just found it out because I was trying to put something together, Logan, with a pure sine wave, 2000 watt inverter. Then of course I'd have to have a a changeover relay from shore power to this, and all the shit I was checking in and checking into, and I'll bring it up here because I think for people that are going to put in a small system in their garage or anything like that, you could do it with this, and it's just simple as heck. Go on. Once I show you it, I'm going to pull it up now, and I showed it the other day, and they make these in all. Where am I at? I passed it. All different sizes. And this is the one that I'm going to put in the trailer, and being the share screen. This is like all in one. This one's a 1500 because I wanted a 12 volt. I could get a 24, but I'm just going to go with one battery at first. And this deal is everything. It has when you go in, let's see if I can get a picture of the bottom of it. Well, first off, if you go, let's see, it has everything in it. Let's see, no, there was the bottom of it. But you can see it here. It comes out and it'll take either shore power into it from either a generator, which I'll plug in on the outside my generator. I'll have a receptacle outside to plug into, or if I'm at a place that has electricity, solar power coming in, and it says 2,000 watt, and then it's got also the output of 230 here in Thailand, where you can hook it up to a strip or wire it into however you're going to wire it around whatever facility you're in, and then you come off of the lithium battery to your 12 volt stuff, and then this is the line that they're showing out. Oh, sorry. This is the line where it shows on the right, the air conditioner, the fan, your computer, lights, refrigerator, whatever. All in one. The switchover's there. It does it automatically. If you're on your inverter, and it's only, let's say you're running whatever, a laptop, and it's 600 watts or whatever, and you're not having any problem, and you've got something else on there, it kicks in and it's 2,000 watts, it'll automatically switch over to the shore power if you're on shore power. If not, it'll show you a fault saying that it shut down. But I think it's absolutely awesome, this thing. When I found it, I was like, I was in heaven. That it's all in that one little box, and it's not that. I'm trying to think if it actually has a dimensions on it, but it's not very big, and it does have a Wi-Fi deal, but you got to get a little extra deal. I'm not gonna probably do that. There it is, 10 in American terms, which I'm glad. Kind of cool they have it that way. 10.5 inches wide, almost 14 inches tall, and 4 inches thick. And that's it. That's the whole thing. That's your inverter, your transfer switch, everything is in there. And if I sound excited about it, it's pretty cool, because I was spending hours and hours trying to figure out getting a board and mounting this here and mounting that there, and then all the wires going here and there. Just that, a 12 volt fuse block, a 110 plug-in, because I'm only going to have a couple of things on the 110, one being the air conditioner. But that's only for the transfer deal over. So I don't need that much of that. But the 12 volt, you just come right off the battery. I'm hoping to have two. I'm going to buy one because they're... And if anybody knows anything about these lithium, the new lithium batteries, let me know. I've got a couple of them in here. One of them, I got all these wires and all sorts of crap in here that you guys can probably see. Here's one. It's almost 9,000 baht, and it's got a little meter in it, and it's but they're all about the same price. I was looking at this one, was probably going to be the one that I end up getting, but it's got a different style here. Let's see if it's close. Well, there's one here too. This one's 88. Oh, 86. Went down a little bit, and it's pretty much the same thing. The only what are these? That's pretty much the same thing. The one that was different, and I think it goes into a cassette in a like a. Let's see if I can find it. That's the fuse block I'm going to use. Way too many fuses, but I figured I'd rather be safe than sorry and get them. I'm going to put in these windows. They have a little, they open out so I can actually open them in the rain. They seem like they'll work okay. So a lot of interesting stuff. It ought to be kind of cool and fun building it. Here's the fan. It's 5,000 baht, but this is the one that, it's not actually a fantastic fan, but it's just like it. It's got a remote. It closes when it's got a rain sensor and all that crap. So anyway, I'll do videos as we. Oh, you guys couldn't even see it. I didn't have it open. Imagine that. Okay, let me try that again real quick. So here was the window. You can see it. It opens. It'll be a black one. So I could kind of open those during. It's got a screen on the inside. You guys were probably commenting in the chat. We can't see shit. Here was the fuse block. I'm hoping you can see this. And like I said, it's got twice as many as I probably need, but for the 400 baht, you know. And then I'm going to put in one of these. I don't know what I'm going to put the switches to, but I'll figure out something. And I'm going to put in, I'm probably boring people. I'm going to put in two of these. One will be for the refrigerator, and one will be over by the bed to where I can have charging. I'm not going to run high-tech puck lights and stuff like this. The old style, except these are actually LEDs from, if anybody remembers from way back in the day, those were what were in the motorhomes and stuff. But this was the battery that you probably didn't see. Come on. One of them. And the other one is the same thing. And they're both about the same price. 86 and 80, 88, 89. But I don't know very much about them. It does have the little gauge in there that tells you, which I don't know if you need or not. You know, so almost 9,000 baht for each one. I'm hoping to have two, but I'm going to start it with one, and I'll put one panel. I've got a 280 watt panel that I bought a long time ago for the actual well solar that I was going to put in, if you guys remember back that far. Yeah, the pump I was going to put originally, and I still might now, because after I'm running my well pump now with just a strainer basically on it, and I'm filling up my pool and my pond with it, and my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and wife are using it to water the heck out of the gardens completely around the houses, all the vegetables and stuff. So yeah, but that little inverter power, smart charging, deal is freaking awesome for 6,000 baht. And like I said, for a smaller system, maybe three panels, the thing will take like 400. It'll take three panels, at least of 300 watt each into it, and you could run up to 4 batteries and 48 volts, and you could do a bunch of stuff. I'm just doing it for, like I said, for the trailer. But for the pump, all you need is an MPPT and your solar and a battery, if you want a battery as a backup, and you can run your pump. And a lot of people, Gorgeous is right, a lot of people do that. If I missed anybody, Tom's here. Hey, Tom. Jack's here. How you doing? And Andrew's here, and I did get a hold of you the other day, so I will hopefully we'll be in touch next week. Gator's here. Hey, Jake. God, I missed a lot of people while I was rambling. Oh well. Let's see. Spanish ZZ. I was talking about a Spain day. Tom spent a bunch of time in Spain, in case anybody didn't know that. Is this for structure, tent, or view? It's for a trailer. And I guess I could show you guys that. I mean, it's interesting to me. You guys can always just go to another channel. But let me see if I can get it in here. What would it be under? Be under Facebook, under Messenger. Where are you? Marketplace. I think this is it here. Yes. Let me see if I can. More options. See details. There it is. Okay, let's see if I can, being the amazing whiz at working StreamYard. Well, a bunch of people haven't bailed yet, so. All right, share screen, and this will marketplace. You guys should be up. Let me go back and make sure. Yeah. So basically, what the guy does is, you've seen a million of these deals on driving around on the back of trucks in what happened to it? There it is. Sorry. Around Thailand, and he mounts them to the trailer and builds his trailer with that nice rack on the front, and it ends up, it's like 6'3" inside. It's 7 foot deep and 5.5 foot wide or something like that. So it's like perfect. So that was I'll put probably two panels on the top will be plenty, and 2 batteries, and I'll have be 600 watts coming in. I'll have all the refrigerator, or my little icebox thing will be on everything. Most everything's going to be on 12 volt, except for the air conditioner and one outlet to run some stuff. So that's what I figured, because that piece delivered, registered, brought from Bangkok, and delivered to me in Surin was 60,000 baht. I'm imagining it's going to cost me about 40,000 baht to put everything that I want in it, the stuff, the little, to make it decent, nice inside, and air conditioning and all that crap. I got to have certain stuff. Where are you going to get something? Even the cheapest pull-behind trailer is like 300, 400,000 baht. I did find that one little teardrop that was 150, which I kind of liked, but I kind of liked this one. I would have had to do a bunch of work to that one and increase the solar and add an air conditioner. I didn't have an air conditioner. So we'll see. So what's everybody laughing about? Who doesn't like a nonce? What did I miss? Damn, I hate it when I miss shit. Tent, vehicle, I missed the beginning. Oh, okay. So what did you say? I don't know what it... well, I'll just let it go over my head and I won't worry about it. As long as everybody's laughing, that's good enough for me. All right. So that's what I'm hoping to travel around. Now I have to go and get a hitch put on the truck. The trailer and everything is already wired with lights and everything, and they all work and all that kind of stuff. So and then I'm also going to have a hot water. I didn't show you guys that. I can show you that. I have to re-pull it up though. Anyway, I said it before, on the out. Let's see if I can bring this up. Let me see if I can. No, this one doesn't show. On the inside of this, on the right hand, looking at the picture door, I'm going to mount a almost like here the Thai hot water deals, but it's gas. So it'll have a hookup underneath it for propane and then for the pump, because I'll also have a pump, and a water tank will be in the trailer also. And then I'm going to have just a pull around shower screen on the outside. Open that door all the way, click in the propane, click in the water, and take a hot shower if I want to when I'm in the middle of nowhere. Some of the times I'm not, but they're just not that 1,900 baht for the hot water deal. Then I got to have a propane tank, a gas line, the water I've already got to have. Cool thing about it is if you've got a big, if you want to take a 3-hour shower and you've got a river or a lake or something next to you, I'm also going to get a pump that you can throw in there, hook up to it, turn it on, and you could go 3 hours in hot water sitting in a chair staring into whatever you want to do. But I don't, is there much need here in Thailand? Probably not. Is it something I just want to put in? Yeah, pretty much. I like different crap. So, Lillian Livestream from a trailer. You can call yourself digital nomad. Yeah, no kidding. How you doing, Ryan? Glad you can make it. I think it'll be fun, man. I've been watching Catching Cooks and solo camping and moto camping for years and years, and I did it on my Triumph Tiger, and only 2-3 times, and I still got all the stuff for it. All this camping stuff that I bought for here, I have in duplicate back in the States. I have no idea where it is now. Probably in the trailer that my son has. But I enjoyed doing that. But being old and fat has got its restrictions, And when I did set up that tent, I felt it in my knees and my back and everything else. So this one here, I'm going to buy I think they make them 10 foot by 10. No, the one I looked at was 6 foot by 10 foot. Whatever, those pop-up deals that are real easy. I'm going to have that slid under the bed on the left side. And so when I get someplace, I'll open the doors, slide it out, do the pop-up deal, which I can do no problem, slide it over the back of the trailer, a foot in, tie it down to the trailer, and now if it rains or whatever, I've got an outside spot or the sun off if I want to be outside. So I'll get one of those. They also have 3 sides that come with the one I want, so I can put it on the trailer and do the outside 3, and I'm pretty much shielded from any kind of rain blowing in, or if I don't want to be seen, or whatever the case may be. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll make good content. If not, I'll make a separate channel, and there'll be a camping channel and this one. But it's going to be the same thing. I'll do videos while I'm there, but I'll also do the live streaming and stuff. So I don't think much is going to change. If not, you just don't watch, right? I mean, that's the way it should be on YouTube anyway. Why do you have to troll and do shit to somebody when you can just click a button and go to, Bill's channel or Bob's channel or whatever, it don't make no sense to me. But teach their own. Let's see. And Jack's asking Mitch a question if he's still in Pattaya. Did I miss anything, Bruce? Did get his 1,000 subs. Well deserved. Cool. Everyone subscribe. Good. Good to hear. Maybe Bruce will pop in if he's I don't know what he's doing lately. He's been doing a lot of out on the bikes. That's how I met Bruce, was when we did that motorcycle ride with Chuck and Joe and me and James and Bruce and T, Thai Nomads. I'm hoping to hook up with T again. He'll probably be, everybody's probably going to be pissed. I drove right through Pachuap, right through Chumpan, everything on the way down there, but it was such a long leg coming from Bangkok. 8 hours, 9 hours one way, 11 hours the way back. I wouldn't have been in tune to sit around and rap with people like I would want to. So I'll make a special trip that way. And then to go out towards Ron and Uncle Craig and all that, I'm hoping to take the trailer. I think it'll be awesome. I know Craig's got land. Most everybody's got land that I'll be visiting. So I'm sure it won't be a problem for me to, and it'll make good stuff meeting up with people. And I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be a travel vlogger. I mean, there's too many good ones, and they're all friends of mine, and they're way better than I'll ever be. I just released another video, in case you guys didn't know, and put another one up on the members deal. And I believe the one I released was, let me go look. That I released, where are you? Come on. Okay, dashboard. Content. Okay, the one that I released was day 4. And see, I got another ineligible. Not that I gotta ask Richard. If you're listening, I'm getting copyrighted on the intro, the music. Not a big deal. The 12 cents, I think I'll be okay. So anyway, it was 4. I've got day 5 that I put up on members, and then I've got day 6 that hasn't been out yet, and I have to do, which is day 7, kind of the actual trip, not of the whole trip, but it'll be the last video, and that's where I went to that Mexican restaurant, which if you go to Koh Samui and you see that, everything will be in the description. It was good, and the guy's super guy, and him and his Thai wife. So yeah, kudos. Let's see, what did I miss? Okay. All right. So anyway, so I don't know. I think it would make decent content. Like I said, I don't think it'll be fun. I think the one that I did in the tent, I thought was okay. It could have been a lot better, and I'll get better. I hope, either that or die, one of the two. But excuse me, the like I said, travel. I mean, James and Chuck and Joe and everybody, even Nicole and Mike, and they're putting out great stuff. I mean, like I said, I didn't take my own advice when I went to Koh Samui, because I tell everybody, just go to Chuck's channel. He's probably been there 10 times. He's got 8 videos on it, and you can check out hotels and stuff. I didn't do it, but I got lucky. That hotel was flipping awesome. The trailer needs your YouTube channel. That's true. Yeah, it should, and I will do that too. And I got to find out. I know there's a bunch of stuff. Hey Jim, how you doing? Going around right now saying, that even if you're doing stuff, you should have a work permit and this and that. And I don't know if it's true or not. I guess I'll find out when they come at me. But for the the money that it made, it all goes to my wife. But I guess even if you don't make anything, it's still considered working. I don't understand it all. So I want to make sure that I'm on the up and up. So I will check into it more. I know that there was a news channel, something, or brought up a bunch of stuff about it. It was interesting, but I mean, am I gonna worry about it? No, not really. I mean, if I gotta demonetize or switch it over to my wife's name, which, like I said, the AdSense account is in my wife's name, so nothing even comes to me. Although they do 1099 me. For last year, just in case we made about $100 a month. It was $1,200 that I have to pay taxes on, even though my wife pays taxes on the money that comes out of AdSense. So I don't know. I think I'm on the up and up, but I don't know for sure. But the government wants to collect their taxes, which is fine. They are off of me. For people that don't, I guess they should. But I think that everybody that has a Thai wife or has a Thai significant other, and they are the ones on the channel, they're paying their taxes. They're not trying to evade anything. So hopefully it'll all work out. But yeah, and I'm gonna put it on there anyway. And if I have to demonetize, I'll demonetize. There is a way that I could put it in my wife's name, I think. But you have to be. I'll probably have to wait for Chris to come here to tell me how to do it. Dave, can be Thailand trailer trash. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that'll work. That could be a channel name, right? I could do a whole new channel in my wife's name. I might do that too. You never know. Yeah, they got a great channel, right? And I never up until what's happening to my? Is it falling? Something's happening. Oh, it's this. It's my okay. There we go. It's my diffuser, my custom Kleenex diffuser. I had a hard time remembering Nicole's name, so now I think I've solved that. I'm horrible on names, so don't anybody ever take that to heart. But yeah, I think it would be kind of cool. I'm hoping that I could get out into a place where I can fish and do some catch and cook stuff with some tilapia. I've got some great recipes for tilapia that I had, kind of on the Greek Italian side, um, but it's good stuff, good food too, and healthy for you. So Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, there could be a bunch of stuff, and I'm digging this. Okay, I've been saying this, and we were on vacation, and my wife's busier than shit being back at work, so I've kind of given her a break, because she's the one that's communicating with this T-shirt guy, but he still hasn't sent me. Where am I at? Branding. He still hasn't sent me the. Uh, Now it's only going to be right below the chin line, halfway up his body, on the shirt, and that's the one I want to go with. And he hasn't done the. I told him all I want is you to just show me that not with the baseball one, but with that one, and I'll go ahead and order 24. Plus, you're going to give me 2 free of the polo shirts. I've already got, and if you guys haven't, put on the community page. Go in there and give me the size. I read them the other day. I'll do it again so people will know whether they did. Where are you? Let me go here, and go community page, and go to comments. Where are you? There you are. Comments, and I've got Daz, I got Logan Going Grays, I got Paul Moonwa, Brock, Gorgeous Thailand, Tony Hubbard, Simply Nanette, Ron John, Mr. Mitch, Maui, Mark in Thailand, and Your Mojo. So if you're not on that list, I need that, and you can look at the picture there, and it gives you chest sizes. That's only up to 4XL. He makes 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just add 2 to each one of those. If you can see the numbers on there, starting at extra small. It goes 34, 36, 38, 40, 42 in increments of 2. So a 4XL is 50, a 5XL would be 52, a 6XL would be 54. You guys are smart enough to understand and take it from there. But go ahead and put it in there, because I'll pay for those. The shipping's going to be kind of a weird deal. I got to go to America. My mom's not doing well at all. I'm waiting. Tomorrow I'll get that. I'll put that back. I got to send that back to the U.S. Embassy. They'll switch books and do all their blessing stuff on it. Send it back. I'm hoping to have it back within a week and a half. Take it back to the Thai embassy. Have them change their crap over, and then I've got to get a flight and jam back to there. So what I can do for the people that are in the U.S. is take those shirts with me and then ship them when I get to the U.S. And I am willing to do that. Australia, Brock will have to come here and get his. I'll meet up with him. Mark and that. Mitch I'll see here. Stuff like that I can do. But the people in the United States, I think I can handle it that way. Let me go back to, we'll see what I missed here. XXX. I think yours was on there, Joe. But is Uncle Craig here? Ah, here he is. How you doing, Craig? I was just talking about you. Morning. Because if I come that way, that trailer that you missed part of the video on, it's right here, actually. This trailer is the one that I'm going to build out. Full solar, inside, 2 windows, 1 on each side, and that's what I'm going to be camping in. So hopefully I'll have room, which like I was saying, any place that I pretty much go to visit people, they have land, except for me. I'm the only one that isn't on a rye or 2. So I think it'll make good. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be. I think I'd actually be okay at it. I had actually watched my camping video, which I don't usually watch my videos or anything. I do when I'm editing them, but I think I know how I can make them better, and I think I could be pretty good at it. And I think it would be fun. I think people would enjoy it. It's still going to be 99.9% about Thailand. the live streams aren't going to change. It's going to be me rapping about bullshit about Thailand. So, um, let's see. What did I miss? When you come back, can you bring me a pack? Just one of bubble gum for Anna, please. You mean like regular? Is that what you were asking? Regular bazooka bubble gum from the U.S. or? I'm sure he'll answer you what type. that's what Daz is asking. Um, yeah, happy birthday to your mom and happy birthday to my mom. And what I got was just a kind of pissed me off. I wrote my brother a message and told him you can hate me and it's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I think it sucks, but I love you and sorry things worked out, whatever they are. But he's not letting me know. I've been texting my mom, and I can see on WhatsApp when you send something WhatsApp, you get one check, a white check. When it's actually received, there's two checks. When it's actually looked at, those two white checks turn blue. And I see it on there, and hey mom, just because my mom just doesn't want to talk on the phone, was what I understood, and so I sent her one last night, which would have been like 6 in the morning her time. Love you mom, happy birthday. I'd sing you happy birthday, but my voice sucks. My mom loves to sing. Her thing with me on every day on the 22nd of December, she'd call me up and hello, and she'd be singing happy birthday to me. So I get a message back from my brother's wife saying, your mother doesn't talk or speak, and she's getting deteriorating fast. And I just kind of took that as a kick to the nuts. It was like, first off, how come my brother's not telling me what the hell's going on? And so I just told him, you don't need to. Just please tell me if she passes. This is what's happening with me. Hopefully I'll be there in 2 weeks or so. And sorry for everything. I love you. See ya. I don't know what else to do. Kind of sucks that I went off on that tangent. But anyway, happy birthday, Rob, to your mom. Happy birthday to my mom. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody here or in the U.S. because it's Valentine's Day there. And anyway, so that's enough on that. Let's see. Jake's got to go. So are you going to do live streams? Yes. Thoughts about Starlink? No, but I did. I watched. One of my favorite guys to watch is Steve Walls, who lost his wife like 6 months ago, 4 months ago. He's got 1.5 million or over 1 million subscribers. He does stealth camping and stuff like that in Canada, I think he is. And really a nice guy. And his wife it was a sucky story. His wife, you could tell, pushed him to YouTube, and you could do this. He was a wrench turner, worked on boilers or something, and went to school for it. And while he was going to school, he lived in a freaking tent, and stuff. And she pushed him, I think, this is my impression, of, to get through. And they both went to sleep 6 months ago on a Saturday night, and he woke up and she didn't. And they're young. I want to say he's, if somebody knows Walls, under 50, 46, and so I feel for him. Of course, I know exactly how he feels, but he had Starlink in the one video I just watched. He went to the favorite place that they used to go to, which had to be tough on him, with one of his friends. He went, and they used that Starlink. So yeah, I will think about checking into that, Jake, for sure. Thanks, Joe. She was a good. Well, I should say was. That sucks. She's a great lady. She took care of me my whole life, man. Even though I was a renegade, never called her after I left to hit the ground running at whatever it was, 16 and a half, 17 years old. And don't, like, my kids don't call me very often. She was always there for me, man. Always, always. If I ever needed anything, my mom was there. Dave, yes, you're right. Family communication. I got some stories. That'll make you feel better. Mitch has some too. Mitch is, yeah. I think everybody does, and I love my brother to death, man. I really do. And it was stupid because I said some shit I shouldn't have said, and I've apologized for it 4 or 5 times, but we still haven't talked. We've texted, but like my mom in a state where she's not talking or speaking, and you don't send something, hey, mom's not doing great. Anything else you want to know? Something, He knows I'm kind of stuck here. Maybe he doesn't believe me that I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know, but it does suck, and I'm hoping that it can be, taken care of face to face. I just don't want any animosity, and if my mom does pass, I know she wouldn't want me and my brother at each other's throats. It just isn't cool, and I love him to death. He's my brother, So, Santa Van, Santa Van. Yeah, I think it'll be. I think it'll be interesting. Like I said, man, I think the build itself will be interesting. I'm hoping that it's not going to take me more than 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to have the cousin help me, of course. I can't get down on my knees and put flooring in and drill and all that stuff, but I can sure as hell sit in the chair and point like hell. I did it in the backyard, and I'm glad I did, and everything turned out good. So it's not going to be hard. I'm going to buy all the shelving and the actual base stuff like kitchen cabinets right from Lasada. Put those in. I'll have to have some. I might have the brother that built out my kitchen make the partitions for that front part where it said it's going to be the air conditioner. The center section will be all the solar, and to the left will be shelves and stuff for clothes and stuff like that. And maybe build my bed if I don't weld it and make it out of steel, which I think I will. But I'll have him do a little of that woodwork. Otherwise, it's just paneling, wiring, insulation, flooring on the bottom, paneling, and some maybe even carpet across the ceiling, mount the solar panels, mount the fantastic fan, and it'll be kind of cool. My refrigerator's right here. I've had it running for months now. It's the same one that was in the camping video, and it's fine. It's perfect for what I'm going to be doing. It'll hold 3, 4, 5 days worth of stuff. It'll be fun. There they are. There's the 1,000 over 1,000 crowd. Somebody popped in this morning and said you guys were real close, so we were hoping you got pushed over, which I guess you did. So congratulations, both. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong one. I thought that was Bruce. You finally did. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe there. They live in the U.S., Kenny and his wife. They are here in Thailand right now, getting some property and starting on where they're going to retire down the road. Sorry about that. Yeah, I get old and I forget stuff. But by all means, please subscribe. Painted green. Yeah. The latest food blog, Peaky Blinder. Yeah, is that what that was? Because that was a place that you mentioned to it. That's what I thought it was. I didn't recognize the name, but everybody that's been there said it highly recommends the place. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with you, Tom, when I do get back over there and do that. And I don't know where I'm gonna hopefully take my trailer your way when I come too. So I'm hoping either we meet up out at your other land that I've never seen, or maybe I'll come to your land and squat for 3 or 4 days on the property you put a wall around. Let's see. Yeah, the floor as well. Yeah. Be insulated there, and mainly, obviously, for heat. But I'm hoping my wife, what is it called, up in the mountains up there, Kanyai or something. Anyway, it was on the way to where we were driving. It's about 3 hours from here on the way to Bangkok. It's the stuff, they've got campgrounds and everything up there. I'm hoping my wife is going to take a trip with me. I was going to make the bed stationary, so I've got 50 on one side, and then the bed and all that, and then a walkway. I'm going to make it so I've got a cushion that comes up on the bedside, and then a bed cushion that I could sleep on without pulling it out. I'm going to make it pull out over that center section so that we could actually both sleep on it, because I think that she'll go. She knows that I'll probably freeze her, but she'll have blankets and stuff, so we'll see what it's like. Let's see. Jake's given a travel update. Delta Airlines no longer charges you to cancel your flight and redeposit miles back in your account. Oh, cool. Thanks, Jake. You're more than welcome to use our land. Good fun down there. Yeah, I think it might be fun. And like I said, I can come there. I can do vlogs. I can do live streams. And so I kill two birds with one stone. I get out of the house here. My wife told me, too, that I need to, she said, you've been talking about, stepping up and doing 4 or 5 days a week at the gym. So I got to get back there now that I'm back from my trip, and I got to get all this crap started. So I still haven't weighed myself, so I don't have any clue on what I put on while I was on the vacation. I don't think I did. I feel the same, so that'll be good. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good content. Hopefully, I can be in different places. Hopefully, I can be out in the middle of nowhere. It probably would be good to have that. That Starlink too that Jake was talking about, so that I could keep in contact if I don't have any internet service, that I can keep in contact with my wife in case something does happen. I mean, I'm not bulletproof. I learned that out 3 years ago. So thought I was before then. Boy, what a stupid bastard I was, right? Ron's asking. I'm sure Jake will answer you. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you watch something like that? The videos? I mean, I don't care if anybody watches them. It's not like, if I get 100 views, I'm happy, So, and that's what I've been getting, 100, 150, I just don't get that many views. I like the live streams. I don't have to type. I don't have to edit. I'm lazy. I don't have to do shit. I do. I mean, I really enjoy the live streams, as everybody knows. But I think I don't know, I would imagine so. It's got to be, doesn't it, Kenny? I mean, I would think it is. It's a satellite deal. I would think it is. I'll have to check it out, because it would be good to have something like that. Make my wife feel a little more at ease, I will watch it. Joe will watch. Thanks, Joe. I don't know. Maybe it'll catch on. Maybe it'll. If I do it, I wonder, should I start a whole another YouTube channel under my wife's name? What do you think about that? And then call it. Where are you at, Daz? You still here? What did you call what it should be called? The trailer trash something or other? And start a whole another YouTube channel in my wife's name. Maybe I'll do that. And then see how it goes, because maybe a lot of people might watch it. That might be something that people would watch. My live stream, I don't know. You guys do. You guys like it. I like it, but I never seen real lives. I think the most that I've seen on a live stream, pretty much primarily live stream channel, is Richard Travels, over 10,000. Otherwise, I don't. Even the troll channels are, under 2,000 or something. So I don't know. Trailer trash is trailer trash. Thailand trailer trash. TTT. I like that. Yeah, I better do that quick, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Daz. I will. I think I will do that. I think I'll start a separate deal, and then I put them up. I'll still do the live streams over here, and then people, if they want to come over eventually, maybe I'll get away from this. I'll have a channel. It's all in my wife's name, all by her, and get what I want with your wife's name. I think so too, Ron. I think it's a good idea. And like I said, I think it'll be fun, man. I don't know. I enjoyed doing the camping one. It was fun. I did. Like I said before, got to catch a deal on how much my Thai family loves me, showing up there in pouring rain after dark, worried that I'm going to float away, making me break down the camp and come home. So, well, not break it down, but take the crap, put everything away, and get my butt in the truck and go home. So, with this, I don't have to worry about any of that. I've got that. I'm pretty much going to be, like I said, with the 2 batteries and 2 solar panels, I think I could go, short of the air conditioner. I'm going to have the generator anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, in that rack there in front, I'm going to have it there. Underneath that, in the closest compartment to us here is where the air conditioner is going to be, and the center is going to be is all going to be solar. So underneath in the middle, so I don't have to worry about making a penetration in the trailer. Not that it wouldn't be sealed. That's where I'm going to put the plug in for the shore power. So I can just, if I wanted to, it would be loud as hell probably, but I will be insulated. I can plug the generator straight into that, or I can take a extension cord, walk the generator 100 yards away or whatever, before I get too much loss in voltage loss, and do it if I'm in the middle of nowhere. But a lot of these campsites that are coming up have power, and the Thai people are really starting to embrace camping. Not that they haven't, but more in mass. They're going out, and the places like up in that Nong Khai or whatever it is up in the mountains. You can rent an ice chest, a sleeping bag, a tent, everything. They've got everything there that you could actually rent when you're there. And I think it's like 200 baht, 100 baht, 300 baht, a night. And I don't know what it is with electric. Maybe it's more. I'll check into it when I start going around and seeing. But I think it would be fun, man. I think a lot of people will like it. I live in a van down by the river. Is that what that is? I saw the news about the tax. Yeah. And both Ty and Frank. Yeah, and I don't, we'll see. Like I said, if they want to come, if they want me to pay taxes twice, my wife's paying it on the money. She gets the money. If they want me to pay the tax on, $1,200, I'll pay the tax in the U.S. and I'll pay the tax here. It's not a problem. I don't see any reason to double pay, but, or need to figure out how to get this into my wife's name, and if that's okay too. And when you don't know all that too, and it could all be hearsay too, Craig. I mean, I don't know how many times they've said they're going to do this or that, and they don't. So we'll see what happens. But by all means, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I don't think I'm working. I'm having fun. I've never worked in my life and not got paid and called it work. So, I if I didn't get paid, I didn't work. And so this is just fun. So I don't know. I don't know the way everything's going to read, but we'll find out. I'll keep everybody advised on what's going on. Hell of a rack. Did I say that? I don't know. Did I? I need to go soon. Okay, Joe. When are you coming, by the way, before you leave and get to your 20,000? I just try to get to 5,000 every day. That's my milestone that both you and Chuck kind of got me on. If the rack in the front needs an air conditioner, that's a hell of a rack. Oh, that's what I was saying. I want to see it. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it'll make things interesting. I could just sit there rapping. I could do the live streams if I have the pad, roaming around. I mean, fishing, doing whatever I can do wherever I'm going. I got to be careful, according to my wife. Some of this stuff is government, ponds and stuff. So if you get caught, you get in trouble. But according to my wife, any place that I go, I could go into the government center and say, "Hey, where can I camp on Thai land?" And supposedly they'll tell me and give me 100 baht something or other to show that I've got the that I've been jumped through the hoops to be wherever I'm at. So I got to check that out. I'll probably do that right in ours and go into Surin and say, "Hey, I want to put my trailer and camp somewhere. Where in Thailand can I You know, can I just roll up and stay and see what they say? My wife told me some of the hookups sites with power and water were charging 1,500 baht. Really? That could be. So, like I said, if I had my druthers, I'd rather be, if I could go and find a piece of land where there's no one around, and I can put my generator. You know, I've got a cover for it. I've got one of those shower pop-up deals that I could, you know, put down over it, so I don't have to worry about rain. Put it there and put it, you know, a good length away from the trailer where I don't hear it. And I just soon do that, because I've got a hookup that will run that 800,000 watt little generator, which I used to transport the fish the other day. If you guys didn't hear me talking about, we bought 11 more big koi. It'll run a good 18 hours or something out of what I've got hooked up with the boat tank and all that. I still got to make a test run on it. I haven't done it yet, and I will do that. I've got to get the gas tanks and all that, and I've already got the generator out. So, and I got to go through all the camping stuff and start putting what I want to put in the trailer. Oh, excuse me. I guess I'm tired. I would assume doing it that way. That way I'm not bothering anybody, and I've got to really have the air conditioner, unless it's in Surin or this area of Isan, or the mountains, to where it's 10, 12, 14 degrees Celsius. Then I can handle that with a fan. I got no problem. Open the windows, a fantastic fan. I'd be fine. But that's only for here anyway, a couple of months a year here. So kind of limits me. So I'm hoping. I'll find out. I still think it'll be, I think it'll be fun. We'll see. Oh, that would be a good video, Dave. I've never seen anyone get permission to camp from the Thai government. Yeah. It's what my wife told me. And I don't know if it's where she pulled that out of, whether she's done it before or someone in her family has done it before, or maybe she knows somebody in the Thai government. I don't know, but I will definitely, right? Because it's she said it's like nominal, 100 baht, and if I can find that, and they say, yeah, over by the river over here, that's all Thailand land, and just don't block anybody or whatever, and pull up and in the middle of nowhere, that would be great. And then I would ask them, can I throw a line in and try to catch something? And a catch and cook, I think, would. I enjoy watching them. I don't know. Like I said, I would have fun doing it, and that's why I'm here. I'm retired and want to have some fun. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, 100 for a Thai. Yeah, you're exactly right. I was teaching PE. My step counter had a heart attack. I was teaching PE. Am I reading that wrong? What am I? Step something. Daughter had a heart attack? I had to turn it off. I don't know. Send that to me again, Craig. It went over my head somehow. A lot of campgrounds here in California are charging. Yeah, I know. It back towards the end. I can remember, Randy, when I first had my motor home and years and years and years and years ago, we used to go to the Rincon, and it was like $9 a night. You could run your generator all night long, right on the beach. In case anybody doesn't know, it's in Oxnard, California. It's just a stretch of beach, and they had painted off campgrounds, and there's rocks in front of you, and then there's the water crashing on the beach. And it used to be, now it's like, I don't even know, $50 a night. You can't run generators after 8 o'clock quiet time. You can only stay there 4 consecutive days, and then you got to move, and you see people jockeying around now, trying to 3 days in this spot, and they switch with their friends, and it turned into a nightmare. And it was like my favorite place to go back in the day. First when I had my fifth wheel, and the first couple of times with my with my big south wind. But it, yeah, I mean it is, and 50. You know, I don't blame them because 1,500 baht's a little extensive. You know, I burn a crap load of electricity here at the house, and it's 7,000 a month. But you know, I could see them not wanting to get burned either. Somebody like me comes in and got, you know, coffee pots going and air conditioners and all sorts of stuff. So I can understand it. Looks like rain in Pattaya. Gotta get the clothes. It rained here yesterday. I went to the bathroom. My wife had all my pants and clothes on the back wall. And when I was in the bathroom, I could hear the rain hitting. I'm going, oh man, I couldn't get up and run. So I said, oh well, I guess they'll dry again. And I got up and my mother-in-law went out there and pulled it all in, which was nice. Hey Mama Bear, how you doing? The bond knock, yeah. Really? Yeah, Uncle Craig, I don't even know, what does that mean? Step counter, like on the phone. Oh, okay, sorry. You gotta watch, some shit goes right over my head. Well, what we'll do is we'll see how they go. I think I actually will a start a separate channel. I wonder if I start a separate channel, I can't put up the same content on two channels, can I? I don't think. I think they frown upon that. But that was what was that? 3? No, I forget which one it was. Anyway, I'll remember. It's raining already in the beach road. I was saying hey to Mama. I didn't see Jam. Oh, Jam's here. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah. I like Meow's sense of humor. She said the other day that I was. Are you jealous, Dave, of the view out that they have? And yeah, I am. So they got a really nice place there. See, you put it up on when you did the live stream or something. You guys were only there for 30 days. Then you're moving you're going back, I think, for a month, and then coming back to another condo around the corner in the same building or something. And they're going to be I think you're going to be in John Tiem long term, right? Or for a year or something, I believe. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe, and you can get all the information firsthand. But I think they're going to use that as a home base. Jim or Jam can come back and correct me if I'm right or wrong or in the middle. Who knows? He has good videos. Yeah, you're talking about Craig, one of my favorite channels, man. I really enjoy Craig's channel. If you guys aren't, I'm sure everybody here is subscribed. I see the sun's creeping in on my green screen. Crap. Can't win for losing. No, cannot put up. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can't put it up. But you know, I don't know. I'll just go on that. I'll open up the channel and then I'll see what happens on putting it on here. And if we start getting people on the other channel, then I'll move it over to that channel. And I think I'll have my wife open that one up. Let's see. There we go. We will be in Jantia until January 2024, along with building a house in Udantani and travel. Awesome. You guys are definitely going to want to join their channel. They're going to have a bunch of good content too. I think they're going to make excellent travel vloggers. I like the vlogs. Very entertaining. And by the way, if you ever get a chance to meet them, great people. So definitely check it out. But that's awesome. So you guys are gonna build. What are you guys building? 1-story or 2-story? I'm imagining if it was me, it'd be a 1-story. I don't know, how much land are you building on? I got a bunch of questions. And do you have a builder? I thought that Tim got an excellent price on his stuff. If I was gonna build in Udon, I would definitely get a price from Tim's builder. I thought it was very reasonable. Um, but that's awesome. So you guys are, because I know when I could remember when you guys first came on the channel, and in Florida you were obviously, and because he was working at Disney World, and you were working there too, not at Disney World, but in Florida. You were, well, we're gonna go, we're gonna try it out, we'll see, see how it goes. Don't You weren't sure on whether you were gonna full blown retire and hit the ground running, and you guys have hit the ground running. I think it's awesome. I can see the smile on Jim's face all the time and on your face, so that's always good to see, you know. So you guys are going to have a bunch of fun. I wish I could travel a little bit more. That's my biggest thing, as everybody knows. But hey, I got my wife, so she overweighs anything I could possibly imagine. So, but I think it'll be fun. Like I said, maybe I get my wife to go a couple of times. I know some people have wanted. I'm not gonna force my wife or ask my wife to do anything. If she wants to be in, she'll do it. She has been. She did even a dance, I think, in one of the last videos. Maybe the one that came out that I put out today, where we went to the hotel, and a 2-second thing as she was going. She was excited. It was awesome when we walked in there. That view and hearing the ocean crashing, and there wasn't many people there, and it was just an awesome time. So I think I've said awesome enough, right? Got land and dirt at the moment, nothing yet. Yeah, because that's what I think you said too when I was listening. I don't know what was it, the live stream, that you guys are going to raise the land and then you've got to wait for it to rain and compact and stuff. Back in the States, we just compact land, have it tested, and then build. But they don't do that here. They raise the land and then they drive and do their stuff on it, and then they wait for it to settle down. What I will suggest to you is I had like 20 or 30 foot or longer, I don't know, they were huge, concrete pylons jammed down in underneath my footings. So there isn't a crack in my house. It's been here a year now. That was my biggest gripe when I went to the brother to building. We drew it on paper, and he was an architect. He drew it up. He did a bang up job, brought it to the city, did whatever he needed to do. I told him, I don't care what it is, what it costs, what it is. I've been to 5 or 10 Farang not owned, but built houses that they had built. Every one of them are sinking in a corner and cracking, and I won't put up with that. You can do, some things maybe, but I want my house to be awesome. And he did me right. But definitely have them put pylons down. I don't think they did on Joe's, only because he's pretty much on a rock where he is. So I don't think he's going to have any problem at all. But on any regular, what I'm considering rice land that they've raised, I would definitely put pylons in. Hey, thanks, Jake. Yeah, in case anybody knew and want to know. Because I talk about it occasionally, and a lot of people have heard the story over and over again. But that's great you're going to build. I think you guys will have fun. But I don't know. I would have built, if we didn't build on this land, I would have built a house exactly like Tim built, exactly the same size as this one, 210 square meters or whatever it is, and single story. Only because I'm old, fat, and my knees, so, but I don't go upstairs. The kids' rooms are up there, or eventually there'll be, guest rooms, but we'll see. That's right, Andy's going today, right? If you guys ever don't get a chance, Brock just put up, join Andy's Instagram thing. He gets a bunch of pictures. He'll take you to you'll see everything. It's a good man to follow. Andy's a good one of the good guys. Thanks, Jake. Because I know they've been busier and crap. I've missed about 4 videos, and the videos they're putting out is pretty good on building and doing all that stuff. I'm thinking there's some Pitt and Kenny's channel. They're like cramming everything that they can into this time that they're in Thailand to get it built, because they've got to go back, unfortunately, to the U.S. So. All right, Joe. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. That my wife will anyway, and we'll make sure that it goes to the right places. Cheers, but I'm not doing the eating. What is it? Jake, cheers, but I'm not doing a lot other than eating at fantastic restaurants. You're not even. Yeah, you're. Tom's. Tom's doing what Tom should be doing, and he wants to stay with Anna. You know, he's got a daughter that's this big. I don't know exactly Anna's age. Super kid, wants to be with his family, so he's throttled back on a lot of the stuff he was doing. His channel, his Sunday live streams, and I think actually Eat Out Pattaya and Mitch did one last Sunday. I think he's gonna keep doing it. So I hope he does. I watch it. So if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to Eat Out Pattaya. And but Tom's got the right idea, man. You got to do what you got to do. I think it's awesome. He'll be in and out. I know Tom. He'll say hi and come in and do stuff. But you know, when you need to spend time with your family, you need to spend time with your family. And anybody that can't understand that can just eat dirt. But I think everybody on this channel can understand that 100%. Yeah, there's Tim's channel. And if you guys are interested in a build, I think he did a excellent job with his the build on his house. And I don't know if he put it into a, what do they call it? Where they're all in one. Sorry. I'd have to go over to here and go to my channel and go back here and playlist. If you put it on a playlist or not. One of these days I'll learn YouTube. We'll see how it goes. But I guess that's kind of the plan. I'm hoping to get it. Tommy was the one that originally asked. About 30 to 45 days, I should have the trailer. Unless things change. If I've got to go back to the U.S., then it might be a little longer. I'm hoping that it takes me 2 to 3 weeks to build it out and be camping in a couple of months. And then if I do that, I will start maybe I'll start another channel and have some fun with that. But otherwise, they'll be on here. And I think, like I said, still me. I mean, I'm still going to be sitting there bullshitting about Thailand, mostly, and crap that happens to everybody. But you know, I agree, Tom. But I think it'll be good content. Like I said, I enjoy watching that kind of stuff. I don't know if you all do or not. We'll find out. But like I said, it's going to be videos. Live streams are still going to be the same. I don't think that's going to change at all. But yeah, I didn't see Robert here. He must be sleeping or something. But it's is it Mac in Asia's channel, or is it what's the didn't he change his name? Media. Robert Mac Media. I think he changed his name. Yeah, Nikki's channel for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fun. We'll check it out. And like I told my wife, worst case scenario, you know, I got 100,000 baht into the trailer. I'll sell it for 200 and be on my way. It'll be registered and everything else, ready to go. And I think a young couple here in Thailand would probably have an absolute ball in something like that. I'm going to have the pretty much state of the art on the solar stuff, and hopefully have the 2 batteries. I'm going to start out with 1 panel, 1 battery. I'm going to go to probably 2 panels and 2 batteries, and maybe 3 panels. I don't know how much room I've got on the top there. Those rigid panels that I have, because I've got one of them, are pretty big. So I don't know if they might fit. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. I'll do the build. I think that'll be fun doing that vlog. Should be fairly entertaining, especially people that are wanting to put in a little. Like I said, this is a test deal for my building out there. Now I might have to put in more batteries in that, Might have to put in a bigger solar charger deal. Obviously more panels, but to run the air conditioner and stuff. So this will be a test run because they're all pretty much the same. I'll probably run 12 volt. If I do get it, I'll run all the wiring 12 volt. Why not? So I'll have to tell them before they build that and finish that building that I want it all in 12 volt. Have a couple of 110 outlets, at least the lighting anyway, and then have the 110, 230 volt outlets for all this stuff. And I think it would be cool to have that building off the grid. Would be awesome. So we'll see. Logan is out there. I believe so. He's probably lurking, Logan. And JJ. I know JJ's been doing a lot of content too. If you guys aren't subscribed to it, JJ Drones. That's the link there. Anyway, so I don't know. I think I've rambled on for almost an hour and a half now. I think an hour and a half is pretty much. You know what I'll do is I'll put in the link because I didn't send it. I'm gonna start sending it out again to everybody that I haven't been doing. I just been lazy and not doing it on time. In case anybody wants to say hello and stop in, that's not a problem as long as I can see you down below in the green room. You don't have to show your face. You do to me, but otherwise than that, you can use your avatar, whatever your avatar is. But I don't think anyone. Dave, thanks. Great chat. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for coming in. I missed you the last couple of times, or one time I think only. Yeah, I want to thank everybody as normal. Thank all the new subscribers. We actually went up a little bit, 37, and then came down to 1936. So we're still 14, 20, 15, 18 a month. And like I said, I don't think it's going to go much more than that. But let me go and let me say again, both these intro and outros Richard of Richard Travel did for me, and I'm appreciative of it. And I will say goodbye to everybody and have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. And I will catch you all on the next one, which will be today's Friday? Today Tuesday or Wednesday? Thursday, Friday. We'll be on a Friday. I will catch you later. Have a great one.